All right, this morning I'm going to demonstrate the ear to you, how to make the ear. It's a simple form. I think that most of the time when sculpting, as with anything, people get particularly overwhelmed by the amount of detail before they even start making just the general form, and so you get discouraged. You think, I'll never be able to make that, when in fact if you take it part by part you'll find that it's just much easier. So let's start. What you want to do is, that's going to be a bit too much clay. Start with a ball of clay. You can use your imitation hand or your real hand. I'm going to take the clay and thin it a bit. Not only thin it, but as I'm thinning it, I'm shaping it, and you can see it's almost like in the shape of an ice cream cone. If you look at it from this way, so it's almost a cone shape. Generally, the ears are the same, but everyone's ear is a little different. You have to base this on what the other ear looks like, or the ear that you're making. So once you've done this, you've gotten this particular shape, you're going to need to start to make the lines. So just take a tool, any tool at your table that might have this finger shape to it, or any kind of a curve wood tool. See, I'm going to make this edge right here, this line that runs around the ear first. Just going to kind of lightly draw these things out with the tool. This line actually comes all the way around like this, and you have another line that starts in the middle and comes around. If you want to just look at it and break the shapes down, stop thinking about the fact that you're looking at an ear, look at the person next to you and see it for the shapes and the lines and the relationship of those lines to one another, and you start to see letters and shapes, and you see this swirl and this swirl, and it's like the letter C. This is like the letter C or a J. And when you start to break things down in terms of shapes and lines and how those shapes and lines are related to one another, things become easier to draw or to sculpt. Like with anything, when you look at the whole thing all at one time, you can get really overwhelmed. And you don't want to do that, because you can take anything part by part and complete it with a lot more ease if you're not thinking about the end. So I've got that space here. That's where the sound travels into your head. So this is a deeper space. And it cuts around like that. Okay. So all you like now is just cleaning it up. That is an ear.